Welcome to the shack. I'm Rick. I had a complete video set up for this item I'm going to review, but because of everything I've dealt with in the last month and a half with this product, I'm not going to bore you with all that. I'm just going to give you a quick show of this, and I'm going to explain everything that's been going on. It's the Ring Video Doorbell. For this individual, this has been a big fail. I know some people with the reviews have stated that the detection is either too far or too short, but nobody has said anything as far as nighttime detecting, and that's been my big issue. If you watch anything I put out, when I did the video on painting my porch down at my rental, a couple of neighbors that morning before I started to paint that came over and asked if I had seen anything. And I said, no. We're talking 10:15 in the morning. No, I didn't see anything. I just got there, was unloading my truck, getting ready to do the paint. Well, somebody had pried their security door open, and that door faces right there on the street. They broke the window on their door, reached and opened it. I don't know if they went into something, because literally they had to be there as soon as they left. They knew what they were doing because they go on a walk every day at the same time. So that got me thinking. I started looking around and I came across this, and everybody liked it. From what I saw on the reviews and things, this seemed to be a viable solution. Yeah. So I went ahead and got one of these for me, and I was going to test it here. If it worked well, then I was going to go purchase some more and do it on my rentals. I'm glad I did not waste money. These are $185, not cheap. And for what it does, I am not impressed at all. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to tell you exactly everything that's gone on with this. Went through downloading the app, got this charged, synced it to my phone, got everything set, did a trial test in the house, pushing it to make sure ding ding come through. It alerted me and I saw myself, yep, good, go over. Honky door, let's go do this. Went outside, mounted to my siding of the house. I have wood siding, so I just screwed right into the wood, mount it there. Didn't have to worry about any other mounting hardware. And then came the tedious task of dialing your phone as far as the detection. So I'm going to, and this is an Apple and it's for Android, either one, doesn't matter. When you go to your app and this is your little app. Now this is the screen of the Ring app. Once you get it all set up, this gives you all gives you rings, missed rings, so if someone actually came up and rang the doorbell, it would notify you. Or motion, so every time it senses or detects motion, it alerts you. Well, you go up here to the little corner and you hit that, and then you have different areas here. You can go to Ring account, my plan, store, and that's another issue. I'm going to talk about the plan. Or you go front door, because when you set this up, you set it up as front door, back door, monitor, whatever you want to set it up as, so you know if you have multiple devices, you know which one you're going to check out or which one you want to see where the motion is coming from, or whatever and the case may be. So mine was front door. You get to this screen, it gives you your battery life. So it's been a month and a half and I'm barely at half right now. So I'm figuring every 2 months, just charge it up again. I got my Ring alerts turned on, and I have motion alerts turned on. Underneath here you have recent activity, motion settings, shared users, so I can click on that, add my wife, add You know, if we go out of town or something, I want my daughter to keep an eye on it, so if something happens, she's there quicker. I can have her added to it. But when you do that, you send them a request. It gives them a number. They have to sign in under that number, but they cannot do anything because I am the controller. I am the main person, so I am the one has the authority to delete or change settings. All anybody else has the authority to do is basically just look and see what's happened or answer the doorbell or something like that. They cannot change settings. They cannot delete any of these. Nothing at all. I am the only one who can do that. You got linked chimes and you got Ring Plus partners, and I don't know anything about that. So we're going to go into motion settings. Now you have watch demo, so it can kind of tell you everything it's going through, or you go to your zones or your smart alerts. Well, on my zones, that's what it looks like. Now my front door, when I walk out, my Ring video doorbell is mounted to my left. I got tired of this thing alerting me every time I open the front door to let the dogs out, go outside, do whatever. So I deleted that zone right there. I got rid of it. And that helped a little. Now on this side here, you can full range, which is 30 feet, but when this was set to full range, I was actually detecting cars going down my dirt road at 100 feet plus away. So it took me a couple of weeks, and about right there is good for when somebody comes into my driveway, and that's what I want. I don't care about traffic going up down the dirt road. I don't care about the cars. I want to know if anybody comes in my driveway. So I got that set. It doesn't alert as often as it did before, having this area shut off. So I'm good with that. I got that set. Now on the alerts, it comes standard as standard alerts. Now I actually had it more frequent, it would detect a little easier. It's too sensitive, so went to standard. I've even gone too light, where it's just like I said, I only want to know when somebody either drives into my driveway, which is from where the ring sets about 45 feet to 50 feet, somewhere around there. I only want to know that, and at night I want to know when somebody is near my gate, which is 18 feet from the door, from a Ring video doorbell. So I got it set up during the day where it was pretty good. Everything was dialed in, except then I started noticing at night. We would drive in the driveway and my screen would say blank. Like, okay, how come it is not detecting us coming in at night? Drive up to my gate, nothing. Open up my gate, nothing. Walk up to the video doorbell. Here. I am a foot in front of it doing this before I get a notice, an alert that detected motion. Are you stinking crazy? Talk about jacked up, dude. Jack can get into my house, jack my stuff, jack out of there, and ding dong Ring video doorbell like wake me up when someone shows up. Hello? If I can detect a car 100 feet plus away during the day, if I can detect, or I should say if Ring video doorbell can detect after I got it set, my wife driving in the driveway at 60 feet away, why then at night it doesn't detect anything unless it's a foot away? Here. Do you see the difference? So this is where my nightmare began. So I contacted Ring and I told them this works fine during the day. This is a serious fail for evening detection. So, of course, the person on the other end doesn't know anything about me, doesn't have an idea that I know anything about life in general. As far as he knows, I'm some fresh off the stinking boat, and I'm just here trying to figure something out. So he starts going through their book they have there, page 1. Well, we do this. I told him, I don't need this. I know what I'm doing. I've gone through everything. I've dialed this in where it's set during the day. I said, I want to know why it doesn't work at night. Well, did you try this? I guess you don't listen and you don't read my emails. I did this. I've done that. I've tried this. I've tried that before I contacted you. My question again, why does Ring not detect motion at night? Third email. Well, did you try? I'm like, oh my God, do you not listen? Do you not read my damn text? Read what I am telling you. So okay, fine, I'll do it. I downloaded the app, or I went to the app they had, and basically I have it on my phone. I did both of them. And it basically does the ping, your upload, download rate. So I did both of them. I sent both to them, and I said, it's showing my ping is really good. My upload's really good. My download's really good. And they came back, everything is adequate. So blah, 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 blah on this. Again, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this. Get out your playbook. Think. You have a brain, so use your damn brain for a little bit and think about it. Or maybe you haven't a clue about Ring and you're just doing your playbook thing, hoping we find the solution. Talk to someone who actually knows something about technology and tell me why Ring does not detect at night. God, is that so hard to understand? No, they just want to keep going down their playbook. Like, dude, get off your ass and use your brain and think about it. So I told him, I'm done. I'm done. This is a fail. I am done. And I told, I'm not going to say his name. He doesn't deserve any credit for this because he's out there. I told him, dude, you're a loser. You're going through the playbook, and I've told you 4 separate times, Ring works during the day. And my wife works at home on the computer. Very heavy use on the computer to the point where if I am on the computer, going to websites are very slow because she is just draining the bandwidth and everything on the computer because of what she does. So I usually do things at night. So why, if you keep asking me about my damn router, ask me about the damn Wi-Fi, ask me about all this other stuff, why can the damn thing pick up 100 feet away again during the day? It can't pick up anything here right in front of it at night. When she's not on the computer, I'm like, oh, I am done with you. I'm about ready to put a gun. I'm done. I'm furious. And I told this to the person I've been doing. I said, you don't have a clue. Give me someone who actually can think out of the box and try to figure something out. Well, they sent me somebody else. He goes, oh, I understand your frustration. Of course, here we go all over again. So I said, I'm done. For me, Ring is a complete fail. When this video comes out, I'm going to be in Japan already. I got these all set up to come out while I'm in Japan. I'll be there 3 weeks. But to their benefit, she did say, if you want, fill this form out or we return it. And I emailed her back and said, I don't want a new one because if this is the problem with Ring, if there is a night detecting problem, why do I want another one that doesn't work? And I told her I got a $40 battery operated Mr. Beams. I'm going to say it. Okay, Mr. Beams security light out there. When my father-in-law, sold his house after my mother-in-law died and everything, we put this storage container behind the shop out here. We put it out there. He moved all the stuff in because he's had to sell the house. And he just don't know where he wants to move yet. So he's kind of in limbo, hanging around, enjoying life, doing stuff right now. I got this Mr. Beams $40 battery operated security light to mount it. So I got this thing. I walk up 25 feet. 25 feet, that thing kicks on, it lights up. $40. So I told her, I said, I have this security light out there that comes on when I'm 25 feet away, operates simplicity. So why can't this $185 stinking video doorbell detect me at night? That's all I want to know. Is that so damn difficult to understand? Then she comes back and I'm like, oh God, this is it. Well, you did mention a floodlight. Maybe the floodlight's too close. I'm like, oh my God. I went back and I capitalized shop. And I told her, I hope you read this clearly. Take your time, read it a few times, and understand what I am telling you. I'm going to say it one more time. I said, look at my last email. I said, I have a $40 Mr. Beam's light mounted on my capital letter shop. I didn't say house. Shop! I said, my shop is 80 feet behind my house. Yeah, I'm on an acre, so I got plenty of room here. My shop's behind the house. I have it mounted on my shop. I didn't say house. God, it just infuriates me when people just don't pay attention what the hell they're reading. Because she said, oh, you look a little washed out. That's because the outside light is right here. And the outside light's up here. And the video doorbell is right here. Like 5 feet, 6 feet that away. Is there anything obscuring it? Well, you see me waving out there 100 feet away from my door. I have absolutely nothing in front of me. But it doesn't work at night. And with the stupidity of people nowadays, I'm getting a little more security around here because I'm not taking a chance. So why does the video doorbell work during the day and not work at night? So I went ahead. Okay, fine. I'm going to do you one thing. I'm going to do this one for you. So I told her I went out and got a Wi-Fi extender, and literally where the doorbell is sitting, like the doorbell is here, on the inside of the house, literally on this room right here, because where it sits, there's a wall that backs. This is the living room. Walk right in the living room. This backs right into a bedroom. This is the room that I redid for myself. Literally, it is 6 feet away, 7 feet from the video doorbell down to the inside. So all it has is just that one wall to go through. No damn bit of difference. Still doesn't work for crap at night. So for now, this is a huge fail. And I want to let you know, so if anybody out there has this, is it working for you at night? Because mine sucks. I don't know if it works better on walkways that have like a house or the garage on this side and you got to walk down the side to get to it. Maybe it works better. But where mine's at and there's absolutely nothing in the way, it don't pick up diddly squat. And the customer service is a joke and a half. Yeah, they try to help, but dude, there's got to be a point where you get somebody that's technically savvy and talk to them. You can't keep going through the stupid playbook. You got to step out of the box and do some thinking on your own. Crying out loud, people. And you can't have that. When you got a product and it's supposedly good and you're having problems, you need somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about. Maybe they've had some technical background on it. Maybe they've taken the damn thing to get it figured out. Maybe they had some hands-on. And this guy to come in, oh, I have problems too. Yeah, you don't got the problems I got, buddy. I got mine work. Yeah, well, everyone's different because mine sure don't. It sucks. So that's it. That's the only problem I have. It works okay during the day. I've turned the settings down because I'm just tired of hearing this stupid thing go off. That has been an issue. Like I said, some people complain that it's either too far or too short. It's hard to get that dialed in right. I got mine decent where I like it. I'm leaving it there. And even though they come back, well, you have this turned off. Yeah. Because the stupid thing is going off 15 times a day whenever my wife went out the front door or go for her walk or whatever. I don't need to know that. I need to know, like from here straight out. I'll need to know what's going over here because that's the door. I need to go from here out and this way. So if anyone comes in the side gate, I detect them. If anyone comes in the front gate, I detect them. That's all I want to make sure. So if this thing would at least detect 20 feet at night, I'd be happy. Oh man, I'd be ecstatic. But since it won't even go until it's there, it's a complete fail and waste for me. I'm not even going to waste my time putting it on my rentals. So we'll see. I'll give a little update when I get back. Let you know if anything comes out. But I said when this comes out, I've already been in Japan for about a week. About 8 days. So yeah, by the time I have this edited, set up to go, it's 8 days, 9 days later, and it's going to be coming out. So I appreciate you signing up. I appreciate you subscribing. Seriously, thank you so much for subscribing. Follow me on Twitter because I'll tweet out when these are coming out. Unless like I'm overseas and I won't, they'll just pop out. But as long as I'm here in States, I will tweet out a couple days prior to the video letting you know, heads up, I got something coming out. But I'll let you know, heads up, 3 things coming out. and one I will not get out until I return from Japan. But it is my 1-year anniversary, so I'm going to give a little insight why I started. I'll go through the tools that I bought and reviewed over the year for the shop and give updates. But yeah, you won't have to watch all of it. It's going to be long, and I'll reference each section of the video in the description. So all you have to do is look down there, like one particular tool you are interested in, and maybe follow me, you've seen that, you like that tool, you want to know anything about it after I've used it for a certain amount of time. You're like, oh, that's that 2120 part of the video, so I'll fast forward to that and you can see that. So I'm not gonna bore you with everything, but again, that's why you have description. Check it out. There's a lot of information, things down there you may not even know, and it may help you out. So that's coming out. Following this video, I will have a review of a couple tools that I got from Woodpecker. They are not cheap, but I tell you, these are truly 100% made in the USA quality tools. They are not cheap, but I only have 3. I got one more on order, so I'm gonna go over that a little bit with you, and that's probably going to be it. I got this, and I have a couple of appliances I bought for the house. I'm gonna review when I get back, so there'll be probably 3 videos coming out easily when I return, but I think I got 2 videos out while I'm in Japan because all I had time for. So again, thank you so much for viewing. I appreciate you subscribing, and I'm thankful for the time you take to view what I put out. I think that's it, man. Be blessed. Get out to take back your shack. Follow me as I take mine back through all life's ups and downs and trials. So again, get out there, build it for a friend, build it for your sanity, but families is a priority. Build it for your family. Thanks again for watching. See you next video.